I'm up. I know. All right. Holy, good morning, Iron family. What is up, guys? Welcome to today's video. It is Thursday, push day V2 for the week. Just over 3 weeks out for the Summer Shredding Classic. It's time to get a weigh-in. Boom, 194.6. That puts us officially 30 pounds down from the start of where we came from. Let's do a little physique update in the mirror. Core is definitely tightening up. Not quite sure my back. Let's throw this up here for a second. All right. I'm happy with this so far. For just over 3 weeks out, I feel like we're in a good spot. I think we might not be the biggest guy coming in, but damn it, I'm gonna be lean, boys. Gonna be lean.
No, I'm seeing day 2 of trying to flip a cup into this.
Oh.
So happy.
Did I have this peanut butter naturally? Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, I think we should stay up right away.
I know. There's something on your website that says,
Oh, it doesn't show up. Ha! I think that's what it is. Wait, so hold on, let me just. That's really good. All right, I'm just going to. It teaches you how to launch. So if I have to run like 4 big launches a year.
Got our hydration, not BCAAs, not EAAs, just good old-fashioned water. Don't waste your money on anything else. We're gonna go hit cardio. 40 minutes, stair stepper, relatively higher intensity. Get that heart rate up around 150 the whole time. Yeah, this is every morning. It's becoming a bit of a routine, but it doesn't make it any less tough. All right, 40 minutes done, a little bit of abs afterwards. The cardio I do, it's not really low intensity steady state, it's like moderate intensity steady state. I try to get between 140 and 160 beats per minute on my heart rate, and it's intense. Like if I wasn't cutting, I wouldn't go that intensely. What the heck is this car? Oh, it's a BMW i8. I get so easily distracted here because I'm a car guy and there's so many nice cars around here. Anyway, I'm going just all out on these, especially towards the end. I try to just keep going higher and higher on the intensity as I work through the 40 minutes. So it's really not steady state. It's almost like I'm gradually going up from what I would start at steady state for up until something that I can maybe only hold for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. But for me, just mentally, I can't not give every session I do everything I have. I just don't want to have that doubt in my head that I left something on the table, that I left something in the gym. So even on cardio, normally I come out, I feel rejuvenated and stuff, but not with these sessions. These sessions, I'm just killing myself. But at least that way I know if I don't win, it's simply because someone's better than me further along in their journey, not because I didn't give it everything I had in this prep. All right, pre-workout meal. You're gonna be eating 8 out of these 60 ounces of ground turkey, wrapping it. What's up, how you doing? Wrapping it in a tortilla. This will be basically the last carbs we have for the day. It gets us right up to around 120 to 160, which is where we are on these low carb days. And then after that, it's egg whites and protein powder and chicken. But it's okay. We're about 3 weeks out now, and it's time to really dial in. So I can't complain about this stuff. Anyone can do anything for 3 weeks. So we're gonna do this. Sadness, as I was making these, I realized I don't have spinach. So these are like the most poverty wraps ever. It's basically just meat in a tortilla. So it's all right. Spinach helps fill me up, but I'm really getting in the carbs I need for the, to get me at least some kind of energy for this workout. And then some extra protein, little tiny bit of fat in the sauce. But so far, we're still under 1,000 calories for the day going into the workout after a 700 calorie cardio session in the morning and another 100 to 200 with abs after that. So we're grinding, boys. We're out here grinding, but it feels good. And like I said, you can do anything for 3 weeks. So yeah, it sucks. No, it's not sustainable, but for a show, for the push, for the sheer adrenaline of pushing ourselves, it's doable and I'm excited for it. So I should probably have a bite. I know everyone yells at me when I cook stuff and then I don't take a bite of it after I've done it. All right, you ready? That tastes just how you would imagine it. Meat in a tortilla.
Will the faithful be rewarded when we come to the end? Will I miss the final warning from the lie that I have lived? Is there anybody calling? I can see the soul within, and I am not worthy. I am not worthy of this. Are you with me after all? Why can't I hear you? Are you with me through it all? Then why can't I feel you? Stay with me, don't let me go. 'Cause there's nothing left of it all. Stay with me, don't let me go. Until the ashes laid and fall. Will the darkness fall upon me when the air is growing thin? Will the light begin to pull me to its everlasting will? I can hear the voices haunting, and there is nothing left to fear. And I am still calling, I am still calling to you. Are you with me after all? Why can't I hear you? Are you with me through it all? Then why can't I feel
You seeing this, boys? 3,000 calories burned today. What? 1,500 in our arm day today because I just dragged it out forever. I was feeling good, I was feeling energized. And then on top of that, I went surfing right afterwards, which I just got back from. Surfed until it was pitch black. The pier at Huntington has these lights that give just enough light that you can actually kind of see at night. And so I was able to surf in the dark. Super scary, pushing my limits a little bit, but it was exciting. I feel like I accomplished a new milestone today. And I've never burned 3,000, I mean, at least since I started tracking with my Apple Watch, never burned 3,000 calories in a day. So we crushed our morning cardio with like 600-700 burn there, 1,500 in our workout. I think we got all of our 10K steps, or at least pretty darn close. And then another 1,200 surfing, plus, you know, whatever I burned throughout the day, but whew, killed it, boys. I'm gonna shower, and then we're gonna finish off the day with some egg whites, and that's it. It's sad, but it must be done. 2 cups of eggs, 2 cups of egg whites, some 2 cups of egg whites and some garden salsa on them. So like I said, we're just about 3 weeks out, 2 days away from being 3 weeks out. And I have never pushed this hard for anything in my life before. I kind of put on a brave face during the day for the vlog, try to make it more interesting, because I don't want to give off the impression that fat loss is awful, because it's not. But this is different. What I'm doing, you shouldn't confuse with what dieting looks like. What I'm doing is insanely aggressive. And again, I've never done a show before. This is my first, so I don't necessarily know 100% where I need to be at 3 weeks out, which is good and bad. Bad because I could be way off the mark, but good because I'm assuming I'm way off the mark and I am just pushing just ungodly hard, eating next to nothing. I am burning more than twice the calories that I intake on a daily basis. It's not even healthy, it's bad for your metabolism. Reverse dieting out of this is gonna be tough. And to be honest, it's not even that I wanna win that bad. I just can't bear the thought of committing to something and not giving it everything that I have. I think it'll be very hard for me to do a very monitored, mild, but long prep. Because as the show gets closer and closer, I can't leave anything on the table at the end of the day. I have to be completely and utterly just destroyed, spent. You know, as the day closes in, I'm finishing up those last calories. You just feel like you feel like you could die, but I've just been telling myself, one day at a time. That's all you can do. Can't think about, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this for 3 more weeks. It doesn't help you at all. All you can think, I know this probably doesn't make sense because I'm just speaking pure depleted carb brain right now. But all I can think is not even a day at a time. It's just the next couple of hours. What am I gonna do in the next couple of hours? What are the choices I'm going to make in the next few hours? Started, what are my choices this week? And then as prep got more serious, it was what are my choices today? And at this point, it is every hour. What am I doing this hour to make sure that I come in the best I can be at this show? And the thing about these bodybuilding shows, it's subjective. And, you know, there are people who could just be way further along in their fitness journey than me. I could put in the same amount of time, I could put in more time into this prep than somebody else who just started with a better body composition, a little more muscle mass, was already a little bit leaner than me, and they show up on stage, they'll look better. So I can't measure it by winning. I can't say that it's a success or a failure by where I place. I will know the day of the show whether I was successful or whether I failed. Before I step on stage, before the placings, before any of that, I'll know if I was happy with what I brought. I'm confident, you know, I'm aggressive, I want to fucking win. But I also enjoy the pure discipline of just pushing. Win each day. I've got to win 22 days. All right, I'm gonna finish up these eggs. Sorry for the long, boring, and a bit drawn out end to this vlog. But I wanted you guys to see what it really looks like at the end of every single day. Because you guys deserve to know what this looks like. I'm not gonna try to give you some false interpretation that this was easy and fun and I'm always happy and chipper. I'll try to make most of the vlogs like that because it's just funner to watch. Funner, more fun to watch. But this is the real dark side of the prep that you don't glorify, but you have to know that it's there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've got to wait until 9 o'clock so I can get my last hour of standing on my Apple Watch because I'm addicted to my rings. And then it's off to bed. Don't want to escape from this hell I'm living in. And then we attack tomorrow. The same way we attack today. No holding back. We win.